Before you roll out the celebratory live stream red carpet for Instagram's newest feature, the live stream producer, I want to share with you some of my findings and results from testing going live through StreamYard to Instagram live producer. I have tested doing this both in horizontal landscape format as well as testing the virtual feature inside StreamYard. And the results are pretty interesting, my friends. And so hopefully by the end of this, you are going to have a full picture as to whether or not this is going to be something that is right for you in terms of your live video strategy on Instagram. Now, I have already done not one, but 2 walkthrough tutorials where I've shown you how to set yourself up and go live to Instagram through StreamYard using Instagram Live Producer, saying that quite a lot, but I have done a full video showing you what it looks like, horizontal landscape mode, and also I've done a full walkthrough tutorial of what it looks like vertically. So I'll make sure that I link all of that information in the description below, and that's going to help to compound on what we're talking about today. I don't know why I'm being so aggressive, excited to share this tea with you. So this video, well, what's the point, you might be asking, Janine, of doing a whole nother video about if you've got 2 videos already? Well, this one is essentially bringing it all together, landing the plane, as I've said, so that you are fully informed, because this is about talking about the results. We have to be honest. And you know, if you've been following my channel for any length of time, I'm going to tell you honestly what my thoughts are. Now, before I tell you what I am actually going to be doing myself based on the testing, I'm going to share with you now the observations. So get yourself a notepad and pen and let's get into this Instagram live stream producer with point number 1. So the first thing is there are way too many steps prior to actually going live. So you have to schedule the live stream inside Instagram. Then you have to make sure that you go into the create function on Instagram. But essentially, it just makes the workflow so much more complicated and a little bit clunky. If you're someone who's already navigating your nerves around going live and using software for the first time, or just getting your feet wet with it, it can just feel way too overwhelming. The second thing is the interface is not aesthetically pleasing. Aesthetically pleasing. What do I mean by that? When you're going live and you're doing, for example, your live stream in the regular schmegular way you would do if you were going live to YouTube, LinkedIn, essentially horizontal mode, it doesn't look great on Instagram, because if you think about it, Instagram is set up for vertical format, everything goes into the Reels tab, so it just doesn't look right. You have this awful padding at the top and the bottom of the screen. It's just not good. Now, if you're not bothered about that, you just want to get the live stream done and you want to use the software and you're just focused on yourself in the frame, then by all means it will work for you. But this is something I think that Instagram really need to work on improving, because it just don't look right. The next point is, once you are live, sound and visual quality are greatly reduced. Now, I'm believing that this is something that is going to be improved. Of course, it's going to be improved, because the first iteration of anything is never the best or the final version. However, at the time of this recording, it's not that good. It has this kind of, dare I say it, Zoom-esque thing. And if any of you have been following me for any length of time, you know I'm not a fan of Zoom. But if you don't mind that, then okay. But no, whether you've got your microphone or not, it has this kind of robotic sound, not high quality that we're used to. The next point is you cannot see any comments, nor can you bring any of the comments up on your screen. But if you've been following me for a while, you're anything like me, you know you've got to have yourself a second device. Because once you have another mobile spare, you can actually use that to be able to help you navigate not being able to see the comments. So you do have to figure out a system to make it work for you until such time that there is an update and that is all changed. But for me right now, I use another mobile so I can have a look, see what comments are coming through and stay focused in StreamYard whilst I'm actually presenting my content. The next point is currently Live Producer does not offer the best user experience. And I'm also going to say it doesn't create the best viewer experience. So when I'm saying user experience, I'm talking about you and I as the creator who is going live to Instagram Live Producer using StreamYard or whatever the software might be. As I've mentioned all the way through this video and also in my tutorials, it's a lot of back and forth between copy, paste, going live on one, then going to the other. So therefore, you as someone who is utilizing the tool, you want to have the smoothest transition from one step to the other. And currently it does not offer that. And if we're thinking about creating the very best experiences for our communities, it's not great for them. However, having said that, if you are going live in the vertical format, then of course it doesn't have that much impact. However, I have mentioned this in my video as well, it does crop you in. And again, not being able to see comments and to have that two-way interaction, which is so pivotal when it comes to live stream, the real-time experience and building connections, deepening relationships with your audience. It's about having the conversations. If you can't do that seamlessly, it's just not going to come across very fluid. So before I share with you what I am actually going to do going forward, am I going to be using Instagram Live Producer with StreamYard, or am I going to stick to going live natively via my mobile? I have a question of the day for you. So the question of the day today is this: will you try Live Producer? Do let me know your thoughts in the comments, whether it's from your own experiences or watching the series that I've actually created here on my channel. So what is it that I personally am going to do going forward? Right now, I am actually going to continue going live natively to Instagram, because one of the things that I do like about Instagram is that there is an ability to help your live streams look aesthetic, fit the brief for Instagram. So I love that they have a focus feature that gives you a little bit of a blurred background. One of the things that I have spoken about on previous videos that I am not happy about that Instagram have gotten rid of was the ability to access your camera roll when you were live, so you could add images or even videos, but they got rid of that. And I'm thinking that could very well be because of the introduction of Instagram Live Producer. But in any case, it's still going to be better to connect with your audience in a way that feels right and natural to them. So that's what I'm going to do. And we will see. We'll see if Instagram does improve on things, which I'm sure they will. And as they do, and I test it, I will come and I will bring you my results. I want you to test this for yourself to see what the results are. Ask your community what they think about it once you have tested it. And so I want to encourage you to click onto the videos that are on my screen right now. These are the walkthrough tutorials showing you vertically and also horizontally what it's going to look like, how you can set up going live on StreamYard using the Instagram Live Stream Producer. And I will see you on the next video.